listen, the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, oh darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, oh darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, ooh, all my loving I will send to you. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm Rob Witherspoon. This is Tuesday Live. Thanks for watching. It's our 20th episode. Hard to believe we'd get here from there, but here we are. And it's our special Beatles tribute show. Received a bunch of great requests. We're going to try to get to as many as we can. The ones we don't get to are the ones we found too hard to play, or just don't have enough time for them. But we'll put them on the request list. And any requests you give us, I sort of put them on a master list, and we try to get to them eventually somewhere down further down the line. As long as we keep this train running, we'll keep doing requests, and we'll try to get as many of them on as we can. And speaking of requests, post your requests for future shows in the comments, or message me on Facebook or on robspoon.com. We're always looking for new talent too. So if you know anybody, or maybe you're talented yourself, and it doesn't take much more than a cell phone, and fairly recent cell phone, and our production standards are pretty minimal here on Tuesday Live. We're more interested in the talent than the technical stuff. So if you know anybody, or if you want to get on the show yourself, let me know. Always looking for new folks to entertain us here and share their talents. Before I forget, I must remind myself, shout out to my baby brother, Jamie, who has his birthday today. So happy birthday, Jamie. Not sure he's watching. He's, I think, up at a cottage now, so may not have reception, but we still wish him a happy birthday anyways. Hope everybody's had a great week. We've had some nice summer weather here in southern Ontario. On the weekend, we had a couple campfires outside. It's a good time, in Canada. You want to get outside when you can. And I caught a glimpse of the Neowise Comet. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. I know Stan McRae shared some pictures last week, I think it was. But if you have a chance, get out and see it, because it's not come back for another 6,000 years. I don't think too many of us will be around then, if any of us, for that matter. My vegetable garden's really kicking into gear. I've been picking and freezing beans every couple days. One of my neighbors came by and said that her beans got completely destroyed by the rabbits. So I'm really grateful to have Willy out in the shed there chasing the rabbits away, keeping them out of the beans and everything else. I'm going to try to do a Tuesday Live trivia quiz tonight for those die-hard Tuesday Live fans. The winner gets their choice of 2 prizes. First prize is the Speed River Valley Mountain Boys original CD, which features Sandy, Mackay, and myself, along with Ranch Fedek. And that's a prize for whoever has the most points. Or you have choice of that or a giant zucchini. And second place is 2 giant zucchinis. And anyways, and maybe 2 copies of the CD too. But anyways, I haven't seen anyone post a picture of their zucchini carved into their favorite Beatle. I sort of threw that out last week. But if I do see one, you'll get a CD or a replacement zucchini too. So anyway, so here's the first question. Get your thinking caps on, folks. Who sang the first song in the very first episode of Tuesday Live? Is it a trick question? Post your answers in the comments. Anyways, and we have a great show tonight with performances by Cathy King, Sandy Mackay, Cousin Willy, and Robbie O'Spoon are here. Another set of Stan McRae's amazing nature photos, and rare archival footage of Tuesday Live news from 1964, just prior to the Beatles' invasion of North America. So anyways, let's check and see what Sandy Mackay's up to out in beautiful New Brunswick. Sandy.
Hi folks, today we're aboard the sailing vessel, the Unsinkable 2, and it's Beatles week. And this song is called Don't Pass Me By. Can't see myself. Do you see me? I listen for your footsteps coming up the drive. I listen for your footsteps, but they don't arrive. Waiting for your knock, dear, on my old front door. I don't see you. Does it mean you don't love me anymore? I'm sorry that I doubted you. I was so unfair. You were in a car crash and you lost your hair. You said that you would be late about an hour or two. Well, that's alright, I'm waiting here, just waiting to hear from you. Don't pass me by, don't make me cry, don't make me blue. 'Cause you know, darling, I love only you. You never know it hurt me so. I hate to see you go, don't pass me by. Don't make me cry. I hear the clock a-ticking on the mantel shelf. I see the hands a-moving, but I'm by myself. I wonder where you are tonight and why I'm by myself. I don't see you. Does it mean you don't love me anymore? Don't pass me by, don't make me cry, don't make me blue. 'Cause you know, darling, I love only you. You never know it hurt me so. I hate to see you go, don't pass me by. Don't make me cry. Oh, the wind's picking up a little bit, so I better pay attention. Here we are, Kennebecasis River. This is an area you haven't seen before. Come on out sometime, if you can. When you can. Later.
Months ago today, coronavirus came out to play. They've been going in and out of your nose, but when you have them you can't smell a rose. So may I introduce to you the contagion that you feared for years, coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2. SARS-CoV-2. Some moron calls the Kung Flu. Coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2. Sit back and let us infect you. Coronavirus, SARS, coronavirus, SARS, coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2. It's wonderful to be here, it's certainly a thrill. You're such a lovely host organism, we'd like you to take us home with you, we'd love you to take us home. With coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2. Some moron call us the Kung Flu. Coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2. Sit back and let us infect you. Coronavirus, SARS, coronavirus, SARS, coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2.
Sorry about that, folks. See, we have seen a bit of a viral infection here, and Coviddy and his band have taken on the Beatles theme too. So hopefully that's all we hear of them tonight. But I don't know. They seem to be they're on my social media feed, and now they're in the show. So, anyways, I see the first trivia question was answered there. We'll get to that in a second. But Sandy out on the beautiful river in New Brunswick. I'm sure every one of us wished we were out there. But then I guess he'd have to If we were all on the boat, he'd have to get Unsinkable 3. And I sort of wondered, Sandy, that's Unsinkable 2. What happened to Unsinkable 1? Did it sink? Anyways, this is one of my favorite Beatles songs to play. I played it for a retirement party. I was invited or requested to play at a retirement party a little while ago, and I started playing. I said, "Man, that's a really good song. I'm going to play it all the time now." When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, a birthday greetings, bottle of wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be older too. And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday morning, go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear. We shall scrim and say our grandchildren in your knee. Vera, Chuck, and Dave. Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your answer, fill in a form, mine forevermore. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me? It's only a few years away. When I'm 64. Excellent. Let's go out to North South Carolina. Anybody get that first trivia question, live trivia question? I think I saw the answer there. It was Robbie O'Spoon. I put on the magic hat and Robbie O'Spoon miraculously appeared. And the song he sang was the Belle of Belfast City. Robbie O'Spoon, that Irish fella. We haven't checked in with Willy's pal from South North Carolina, Pat Ricky Bobby, recently. So let's see if he has a new episode of his show, Life on Wheels. And here's the next trivia question. What is the liquid gold that Pat Ricky Bobby is currently bootlegging?
How y'all doing? I'm Pat Ricky Bobby, semi-retired professional driver bootlegger. Welcome back to another episode of my show. I'd like to start off the show by congratulating Rob for his 20th show of Tuesday Live. I'm also very impressed with Willy's dedication to this project, as he has rarely ever spent 20 weeks in one location, other than that one time he was put in the slammer for that little misunderstanding he had with the local police. Hey Willy, I need to let you know that I recently ran into your former woman Wanda last week as I was doing some deliveries. She's been keeping her eye on you. She told me she's never seen you so committed to a project, and that kind of makes her miss y'all. As well, she's impressed that you're living in a nicer shed than she is. Honestly, I think she's afraid of catching the COVID and would like to move up to Ontario with y'all. But the best part is, Willy, you remember that front tooth she had that was all brown and black and kind of sticking out sideways? Well, she went and had it removed. She's looking real purty now, and she's missing every other front tooth. It kind of gives her smile a very pleasing symmetry. And now she's dressing in really tight clothes, So tight that if she farts, I bet she'll blow her boots right off. And you know that tuft of hair she lost on the front of her head from that mud wrestling match? Well, if that ever grows back in, I'm afraid her good looks would just put her out of your league. So Willie, I recommend you do what you can to connect with her right now while you still got a chance. All right, time now to move on to our viewer question.
Answer me this, Pat Ricky.
This week, the viewer question is in the form of an email, not a video. So here it is. Dear Pat, Rick, and Bobby, you're a big celebrity living in a fancy trailer, enjoying the luxuries of life. What do y'all do to help out your community? Sincerely, Bob from North Carolina. Well, Bob, thank you for that question. Now that sure is a short name. You sure you're from the South? Anyways, Bob, I'm always looking for ways to give back. In fact, I was recently canvassing for a local charity that I think might be close to your heart. I brought along my wife smoking hot so she could video record some of my good charity look. Let's all have a little look-see. How y'all doing? I'm here in South North Carolina doing a little bit of work for the Carolina Possum Preservation Society, just trying to solicit some donations for their society. Let's go check out this trailer, see what I can get. I see they got a Chevy truck. They must be pretty good folk, I think. Let's see.
What y'all doing on my property? What? It's Pat, Rick, and Bobby. Oh my gosh. Bob, you gotta get out here.
What's up? Is it darn chipmunks again? Oh my lord, it's Pat, Ricky, Bobby here at my house. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
Bob, put that axe down. This is my fella, Bob. We've been going out for a little while now. He's a fine fella, you know. You know, when his mama was birthing him, she had one look at him and said, I better keep his name simple. We'll keep it Bob. It's the same way forward and the same way backwards, right, Bob?
So what you all doing here, Pat, Ricky, Bobby?
Well, I'm here canvassing for the Carolina Possum Protection Society. You know, they've all become a very scarce item in these times.
Well, don't I know it? I send Bob out to fetch me some possum, and half the time he's coming back with lamb or veal.
Well, lamb and veal are easier to catch than possum, but they don't taste half as good.
So what's happening is possum have learned that northern folk don't take kindly to the possum flavor in their daily diet. As a result, possum are migrating north.
Well, how are you all going to stop that?
Well, with your donation, and donations of hundreds of others like you, we want to build a wall at the border of the Virginia-North Carolina state line. You see, this way, we will have a tremendous wall that many people come from all over the world to see, and it will stop the possum migration.
Well, that certainly sounds like a worthy project there, Susie Joe. What do you think? Should we contribute?
Well, heck yes. We'd love to donate our empty beer cans for this cause.
Well, looking at you folk, I suspect that's a very generous offer. I thank you very much.
Hey, Pat, Ricky, Bobby, before you leave, I gotta get me an autograph.
Well, you come on over here, Bob. I happen to have my COVID-approved signatory device with me. Let me give you a little autograph on your back there. You know, safety first, folks, in these difficult times. There's my... That must feel good on your back there. And then, don't mean to get too low there, but it's kind of how it goes. There we go, buddy. So there you have it, folks. Take care. And let's leave the final words to my new friend, Bob. Shake the baker, buddy.
So tell me, Bob, what was it like meeting your racing idol, Pat, Ricky, Bobby?
It was good.
Well, thank you for that, Pat, Ricky, Bobby. It was good to hear from you down North South Carolina. Glad you're doing some good causes there, keeping those possums down there. This is a see Jamie's on the my brother Jamie's on the show, or not on the show. He's in the comment section. He's watching from up at the lake. So happy birthday, Jamie. Not sure if you caught the first part when I did wish you happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day. This is a request from Julie in Ottawa, who's she might be up at the lake too. So anyways, it's another Beatles song, of course. Is there anybody gonna listen to my story all about the girl who came to stay? She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry, still you don't regret a single day. Ah, girl, ah, girl. When I think of all the times I've tried so hard to leave her, she will turn to me and start to cry. And she promises the earth to me, and I believe her. After all this time, I don't know why. Ah, girl, ah, girl. She's the kind of girl who puts you down when friends are there. You feel a fool. When you say she's looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool. Ooh, ooh, girl. Ah, girl. She told me she was young, that pain would lead to pleasure. Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of leisure? Will she still believe it when he's dead? Ah, girl, ah, girl, ah, girl, ah, girl. I think people don't appreciate the fade out anymore. I'm working on my fade out. I hope that was not too bad. Let's head out to the shed and see what Willy's up to tonight. Hey Rob, and hi y'all. Here's Willy out in the shed. It's getting a little warm out here again, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it here. Besides what Pat, Rick, and Bobby says, I don't really have any desire to go back to North South Carolina right now, and not even want to lure me back at this point in time. So. But I would, I'd really do like the Beatles music playing tonight, and I'd really like to play a Beatles song. And I was thinking what Beatles song I want to play, and I was on Facebook there. I was looking at some of the comments, some of the requests that some of the audience folks were putting in, and I saw one there from your mom, Rob, and it was for Yesterday. And that's a great song, and since your mom is really my aunt too, my Aunt Erna, I'm going to send this song out to my Aunt Erna. It's called Yesterday, and it's the song she requested. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Thanks for that great request, Aunt Erna, and thanks everybody out there watching the show 20 episodes in. I can't remember exactly when I started, but maybe that might be a trivia question tonight. So, anyways, it's Willie out in the shed, and I'll be talking to you later, folks. Thank you, Willie. Not sure if Willie spotted a rabbit out there. He's sort of looking around like it. The answer to that question about what Pat Ricky Bobby's been bootlegging is honey, and I see Sandy got that question. Pat Ricky Bobby's down there touting it as a miracle COVID cure. The next question, I think Willie was kind of reading my mind there, is in what episode did Willie first perform? Either the number or the theme of that episode. And a bonus point for knowing the song he played. This next song is for Miss Mary in Fenland Falls, requested from Grandpa Chris. He's a longtime follower of the show. And it's a slow dance, so I'm going to suggest that if you're with someone you love, or maybe if you're with just someone you kind of like, get up and dance. And if you're not with the one you love tonight, just close your eyes and imagine that you are dancing with them. Now there are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All those places have their moment. With lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. Oh, in my life I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares to you. With these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. Oh, in my life I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. For in my life I love you more. Oh, in my life I love you more. Thank you. Cathy King's a regular performer on the show, and Cathy has a Beatles song for us tonight.
like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smile's returning to their faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Thanks so much, Cathy. Great to hear some piano on the show. I know that was such a important instrument in the Beatles' sound, certainly through the later part of their career as a band. So I certainly appreciate that. There's some debate about the answer to the previous trivia question, the show that Willy first appeared upon. My notes say show number 5, Songs in the Key of A, the Canadian special. But I see that there was an answer of episode 3, so I'm going to have to go back and comb through episode 3. Maybe Willy did pop in there somewhere. But we'll see if we can figure that out. Anyways, speaking of special guests, here's another trivia question. Who was the first guest other than Willy or Robbie O'Spoon to appear on the show? And while you're thinking about that, let's head back out to New Brunswick and see if Sandy's made it back to shore and maybe has something for us.
Hello, Beatles Night. This one's from Abbey Road. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she grooves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Somewhere in a smile I know that all I have to do is think of her. Somewhere in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know, I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. But I don't know, I don't know. Do-do-do, do-do-do, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know, I don't know. Something in the way she moves and all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me, I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how.
COVID, Corona, millions at our feet. Amazing how we managed to make the curve so steep. Humans being humans, they just can't stay apart. Make it so easy for us to spread so far. March King had said that we were nothing. By summer he said we'd just go away. Didn't need no shutdowns, he went golfing. Now we're everywhere. COVID, Corona, billions hide and wait, hoping for a vaccine before it's too late. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Now we're everywhere.
Sorry about that, folks. Those VyRals keep butting in on the broadcast here, trying to shake them somehow. Running our virus software, but it doesn't seem to be working. Great song there, Sandy. Something in the way she moves. Great rendition of that on acoustic guitar. That was amazing. And the answer to the previous question about who the first guest was on the show is Sandy Mackay, who also appeared on episode 6, the John Prine tribute, playing Rocky Mountain Time. That was a fantastic episode, a bunch of great guests, a bunch of great songs, and certainly worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. All of the past episodes can be found under the videos on my Facebook page if you want to look at that. Anyways, here's another trivia question. Name one of the products that have sponsored Tuesday Live News in previous episodes. Some of those interesting products that have only one-time sponsors we seem to get on Tuesday Live News. I guess they bail out, or maybe they just don't have the budget for us. But anyways, and speaking of Tuesday Live News, we've discovered a rare footage of Tuesday Live News from 1964, just before the Beatles invaded North America.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, February 4th, 1964, and this is the Tuesday Live News. I'm Tim Farrell. Tonight's broadcast is being sponsored by
They sure work hard, don't they, Sonny? Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard. Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them. Gee, we ought to do something, Fred. Okay. How's about taking a nap? Hey, I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break. That's it. Winston is the one filter cigarette that delivers flavor 20 times a pack. Winston's got that filter blend. Yeah, Fred. Filter blend makes the big taste difference, and only Winston has it up front where it counts. Here, ahead of the pure white filter. Winston packs rich tobacco, specially selected and specially processed for good flavor in filter smoking. Yeah, Barney, Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Barney Rubble. What an actor. Tuesday Live News is joining the computer age. At a cost of $14 million, TLN has installed an IBM computer that requires a team of 7 people times 3 shifts to operate 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. In addition, there will be an additional 20 programmers and analysts will be needed. Major renovations have been done to the TLN studios to install the massive air conditioning and power needs of this computer. The new computer will be used primarily to do the station's finances and internal hockey pool. Previously, the station's accounting was done by TLN bookkeeper Leslie Fiscal, a faithful 15-year employee of this broadcasting company that my dad hired. Miss Fiscal was fired today and walked out of the building. General Motors has announced 2 new automobiles today, the Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser and the Buick Sport Wagon. These models come with a raised roof and split skylight that begins over the second row seating with lateral glass panels over the rear cargo area. The cargo could move a family of 4 or carry a compact car. Sun visors for second row passengers with a third row of forward-facing passenger seating is available as an option. Other options include seat belts and smooth Corinthian leather. The 330 cubic inch engine is rated to get 9 miles to the gallon, but as a GM spokesman says, who really cares about gas mileage? Well, as you're probably aware, the Winter Olympics are happening right now over in Innsbruck, Austria. Expectations are high today for local boy Dwight King, who is competing in the 90-meter ski jump competition. King, who up to 3 weeks ago never skied before. Known as the Flying Brick, King said, "It looks easy peasy and I should probably win a gold medal." We have videotape now of how the Flying Brick did today. One commentator said King looked like someone picked up a frog and threw it across the room. We understand that Dwight isn't hurt too bad, and here he is giving the thumbs up. Way to go, Dwight. Get better real soon, because the 70-meter jump is tomorrow. And now, as a regular monthly service to the community, we announced the new babies born so far in this month of February 1964. With us, as usual, is Sister Mary Elephant from Our Lady of Perpetual Motion Hospital. Sister Mary Elephant, who has been looking after newborns for over 40 years, likes to speculate what she thinks these new little bundles of joy will be when they grow up. First, we have a little girl named Laura Linney. Sister says she is so pretty, she'll either be a movie star or a business tycoon in the Ozark region of the U.S. Wow, that's pretty specific, Sister. Next, we have a very tiny little boy that Sister says he is so quiet and reserved that he'll probably be either a grocery store clerk or an inside postal worker. His name is Chris Farley. Another little girl that just screams and cries all the time, Sister Mary Elephant says will probably be a politician. Her name is Sarah Palin. Finally, and Sister says she is definitely saving the very best for last, is an adorable little boy who is so loving and well-behaved that she calls him her little cherub. This little lamb will probably be a priest, maybe even pope, or an organ donor. His name is John Gotti. This week, a British singing group called the Beatles are going to invade our wholesome, pristine North American shores with multiple appearances and even performing on the Ed Sullivan Show. With this in mind, I have a few thoughts on the matter in tonight's editorial. What's all this I hear about this English music group coming to North America? The Beatles. Is this an invasion of bugs? No, but it may be worse. If you have any teenage daughters like I do, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. For the past week, my twin 14-year-olds, Deborah Sue and Susie Deb, have been absolutely hysterical, constantly crying, and incapable of any coherent thought. Oh, Ringo, Ringo, if I hear that name once more, I'm going to blow my top. For years I have been a fan of Mr. Ed Sullivan and have enjoyed his quality show and performers. But now I question his sanity in exposing our youth to these Liverpool scallywags. Just look at them. They are trouble. Look how long their hair is. I can't tell if they're boys or girls. Why do we have to bring this kind of music to upset our youth when we have great wholesome groups here already? Andy Williams, Burl Ives, Willie Ward and the Wee Wombats. Well, you can take it from this reporter's word to the bank. We adults will just have to endure this nonsense for the next 3 weeks till these Mersey hoodlums go back to their country. If you ever believe anything I say, believe this one thing. Nothing will ever amount to these Beatles and rock and roll.
Okay, we had a couple requests at least for Yellow Submarine, which I didn't realize was that popular a Beatles song. But since it seemed to be so popular, I thought it might be good to get Willy and Robbie to give me a hand doing it. So I'm going to get Willy to kick it off. Willy, are you ready out there?
In the town where I was born, there lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. And so we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all on board. Many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. A sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.
Boy, that was fun. Thanks, Willy and Robbie, for joining me tonight on that little trio we did. I haven't heard a good Juice Harp for a long time. I didn't realize Willy was a player, so good to have him. Good to know that fact. We get Willy to maybe do some more Juice Harp songs. Anyways, hope you're enjoying the show and the trivia contest. We've had many, or at least Tuesday Live News, and fantastic old episode we got there tonight, has had many sponsors beyond Winston cigarettes back in the day, I guess, when you could sponsor things with cigarettes. But I think Mr. Ward may have guessed that one. He had the all sauce, which was last week or a couple weeks ago. Anyways, here's the next question in our trivia question. So get ready with your fingers on the comments. We've been showing the beautiful nature images captured by our friend Stan McRae in Eastern Ontario for quite a few, the last few episodes anyways. But Stan did one set of pictures that featured something other than wild creatures. What were they? So anyway, Stan McRae, he's quickly become a Tuesday Live favorite with his amazing nature photos captured along the mighty St. Lawrence River in Eastern Ontario. And let's see what Stan has for us this week. Wow, those are some amazing pictures that Stan shares with us from down the east, and certainly appreciate that contribution to the show, Stan. The answer to the previous Tuesday Live trivia question is that Stan featured the folks of Upper Canada Village rather than wildlife. Just last week, I believe, some people from Upper Canada Village. So I think Sandy Hand may have jumped into the trivia lead here tonight. But here's a trivia question that everyone can answer and get right. What was your favorite episode or Tuesday Live moment over the last 20 episodes? I know there's a few people been here for all 20, but if you only caught a few, what's been your favorite parts of Tuesday Live? Let me know. Let us know through the comments. And while you're thinking about that, I think Sandy Mackay may have one more song for us. Sandy.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. He says, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. Production, he got walrus gumboot, he got no sideboard, he won spinal cracker, he got feet down below his knees.
you can feel the disease come together right now over me. Coaster, he got early warning, he got muddy water, he won mojo filter, he say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking cause he's so hard to see. Come together right now over me.
COVID is singing in the dead of night. Wipe your reddened eyes and yearn to breathe. It's your life. Coronavirus been waiting for their moment to rise. COVID spread. COVID spread. Before a vaccine comes inside. COVID spread. COVID spread. Before a vaccine comes inside.
Sorry about that, folks. We're working on that virus infestation in the show and hopefully get rid of those pesky viral particles. But I hope everyone's enjoyed the show. We're coming to the end of her now, and I'll tally the score. It looks like Sandy Hand might have pulled into the lead there, and see whether she wants the CD or the giant zucchini. Anyone else needs zucchinis? Let me know. Anyways, thanks to everyone who's involved with the show. Thanks to you for your requests and watching the show tonight. Thanks especially to Tuesday Live News anchor Tim Farrell and his son Dylan, who does all the technical work on the Tuesday Live News. Certainly appreciate their efforts. Fantastic job tonight. Cathy King on the piano, the very talented Sandy Mackay out in his sailboat and in the green room as well. Stan McRae from Eastern Ontario for sharing his picks with us. Cousin Willy and Robbie O'Spoon. And our fantastic animator, Karen Cantello, who just keeps kicking it up a couple notches every week. Certainly appreciate that. Thank you for watching tonight. If you have a backstage pass, I hope to see you in the Zoom after show party later on in a few minutes here. If you don't have a backstage pass, you can get one at robspoon.com. It's free. Gives you access to special parts of the show, and also you get notification of the show every week. Otherwise, see you around next week, and don't forget to love yourself and those around you. We have one last song to play tonight. I think one of our new subscribers, Lynn, requested, and it's actually not officially a Beatles song, but it was written by one of the Beatles, and I thought it'd be a great song to finish off tonight. And I'd like to send it out, I know out in Eastern Ontario, my friend Nelson McNairn and his wife Sandra out there. I know they're going through some challenging times right now. I just want to send some good thoughts out to Nelson and Sandra out in Eastern Ontario. And thanks for the request, Lynn. See you next Tuesday.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.